Hey everyone, today I'm going to cover Sweet Nothing by Taylor Swift. And I'm just going to be going over the verse and the chorus. And the original song is played on a keyboard with the left and right hand, but I'm splitting it up so that the right hand is on the lead track and the left hand is on the chords track. So let's go ahead and get to it. The song has a tempo of 110 beats per minute, and the chords are just F, C major, D minor 7, and then C major again, but this time it's not an inversion. I've got an upcoming video on chords and stuff like that, so hopefully that'll make sense then, but until then, you'll have to take my word for it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set my chord track step length to 4, and my step count is going to remain at 16, and I'm going to put notes on steps 1, 5, 9, and 13. Step 1, I'm going to put an F major chord, so it's F, A, and C. Then I'm going to drag it out to there. Next, I'm going to put a C major chord, but instead of playing C, E, and G like this, I'm going to play it as an inversion. So I'm going to play E, G, and C. For that D minor 7 chord, I'm just going to play a non-inverted D minor 7, so it's D, F, A, and C. And then finally, I'm going to play C major, but this time I'm not going to play this inversion. I'm going to keep our sort of downward movement on the keyboard going and play a regular C major right there. So what we have so far is this. I'm actually just going to live record in the melody, and hopefully that's not too confusing. It's just that I think step components make it harder here, especially because the song itself is so simple. So the lead part of it is simply playing basically a C major chord at first. So it's playing C, 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 G, E, C, 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 G, E, C, 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 and then this time it plays this little run between these three notes. So D, E, D, C, but it then does this A, G, E, G. And so because I have a limited keyboard here, I'm going to have to do a tricky move where I go, I've got to switch my octaves midway through. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to make sure that my step length, I had accidentally changed it to 2 earlier, so it's at 4 now. The count is still at 16. Let me arm this for recording. Okay, so it's not perfect, but it's close enough. What if I unquantize it? Was it still that slow? It actually sounds a little better unquantized. Okay, so that is the verse. So I'm going to copy that over to this track, or to this other pattern. I'm going to delete the lead part, and we're just going to have the chords track. It's going to be the same chords, except now the chords are played kind of rhythmically, if that makes sense. So it's more, instead of them just holding on the whole time, it's going to be kind of like this. So is it? Oh, maybe that's it. That sounds right to me. So I'm going to be playing, again, it's just going to be F, then I'm going to go to that C major first inversion, D minor 7, C, and then I think I'll try to remember the run as being like a, but we'll see. Okay, so let's go ahead and try it. Oh, but I definitely need that metronome. Not exactly what I planned on playing at the end there, but I would say close enough. Let me turn down that metronome. So what I might do now is I might play with the effects and try to really blend things together. I'd probably go to the master track and really turn that drive up so that way it sounds more full and saturated. Turn the volume down to compensate there. And what I'll do is let me just play through the verse and the chorus. Adjust the sound while we're here. Oh, never mind. So what I had in mind was I was thinking, maybe for this part I'd have the chords actually have less of an attack, or a steeper attack. And then maybe to compensate for that, I would add more of the send to the reverb or increase the size of the reverb. Okay, so that is what I would call kind of my basic cover of Sweet Nothing by Taylor Swift. Hopefully this helped, and I will have a video soon where a series of videos soon where I go over notes, learning the note names, learning the different intervals, how to create major and minor chords, then going from there to pentatonic scales, and then seventh chords, suspended chords, diminished and augmented chords, and then finally ending up with six of the most common major scale modes. So that's 3 modes that apply to major chords and 3 modes that apply to minor chords. So got a lot in the works, and hopefully this will give you some sort of something to practice with. So thank you for watching.